Good evening, good morning, good afternoon for everybody tuning in with me on this fine evening. This is my last day off of this little vacation I have. So I was like, you know what? I'll make a video just for the sake of freedom. Today, we're doing a video on Ezekiel Sims, the Last Stand Spider-Man. And I won't lie to you guys, I have no idea who the hell this is. So I had to do a little background check on this one. And I'm going to put the link in the description below for the channel named Looper. They're the ones who kind of explain it to me more. But Ezekiel Sims is the... How do I want to put this? He's the man who foresaw the Spider-Verse. One second.
Another camera. Gotta be Black Cat.
Are you jealous I'm visiting my other man?
His origin is as strange to me as it is to Spider-Man. I don't even remember them retconning his whole origins, but according to Marvel Comics and Marvel lore, Ezekiel Sims is the retcon of Peter Parker's origin. Because Ezekiel Sims is part of the Spider Society. And no, I don't mean the one in the movie Across the Spider-Verse, which was referenced. I'm talking about like the actual Spider Society. A group of people who worship the originals of the spider totems, the gods basically of the spider web. And I mean the ones that have blessed people like Madam Web, for example. The Weaver, the Master Weaver, works underneath these guys, and I think the name of the god who makes the web is Natif. It's a female god, but I know there's more than one. I can't remember the other one's name because I was trying my best to keep up. Oh my god, this is a lot to talk about, but according to the Spider Society, throughout the multiverse, they recruit those or pick those specifically who either had a mildly rough upcoming or a challenging one, and they choose them to become part of the spider web so they can protect it. So every Spider-Man, every Spider-Woman is a warrior in the web, and their job is to protect the universe in the web while also protecting their territories in general. Every challenge they have, every villain they face, according to lore, it's supposed to be their test or rite of passage, so to speak. Like I said, it's a lot to take in. I have no idea what issue or graphic novel you have to read. If it wasn't for Looper, I would have never known about this character, but I'm trying to explain it as much as they explain it to me. So, in the original Spider-Man lore, Ezekiel Sims was there when he was trying to, you know, recruit Peter, and what he told him about was like people like Morlun, for example, and his inheritor family. They told him about the enemies of the spiders. So you could probably figure out where all this is going to come from, but it's a lot. One second, I'm sorry. It's hard to play and talk at the same time. And I'm running solo, my girlfriend in the bathtub. Anywho, but Ezekiel Sims has the exact same powers as Spider-Man. They're very similar. I think the only difference between them is the webbing. Peter has to make webbing while Sims is organic, since his comes from magic. So it's a lot to take in. 1 second. But he also has a hand in creating Sydney Moon, as in Silk. He was the one who found her out too, knowing that she was bit by the same exact spider, and he put her in a bunker. He found the corporation WebCorp, I know, a little on the nose, and he was just trying to keep funding the Spider Society. So you can probably see where this is going. During the Spider-Verse, though, this version of Ezekiel, this version of him is from a world where Peter Parker was killed, and Ezekiel Sims, since he had the same exact spider set, he went ahead and took over the mantle of Spider-Man in his universe. But sadly, in the Spider-Verse, he was killed by by the Inheritors, and it sucks. He had his neck snapped. But before his neck was snapped, he had enough in him to get out the plans for the Inheritors, saying that you need to find the bride, and the Scion, I believe. And he was trying to tell them that it was Silk being the bride, Kane being the other, since he had the ability to transform into the Spider, and then Peter Parker's son, Ben Parker, who was the Scion. I don't know why, but hey, Peter Parker's children are special just as much as him and his clones. I never really understood the ritual. I just knew it was meant for the inheritors so they can absorb all the powers of every Spider-Man or women in the universe. So, like I said, I've read the book. It's just Ezekiel Sims is so strange to me. I never even heard of him until in the past when I was reading all Spider-Man stuff. And then here I am years later telling you about this character that I have no knowledge on. And it's so strange to me. So,
Literally didn't see that coming.
oh boy. Now, like I said, I didn't make this clarified. In the 616 universe, he's still alive. But in the Spider-Verse, he had his neck snapped. Now, in the 616 universe, he's still alive, helping Peter through all the stuff and, like, providing more background information. And there was a civil war that went on between the Spider Society and I believe they called themselves the Wasp, which ended up starting the story not Spider-Geddon, but Spider Island, my bad. It turned everybody into spider-like creatures, and since everybody was going about their own way, we have our own way, protect the world, they had to finally put their differences aside, band together, and then, you know, help everybody out who were being turned into creatures in New York. So, it was a strange story. Ezekiel Sims' story is strange to me in general. Me just explaining it makes me feel weird. So, but he played a very big role in Spider-Verse. I do feel a little bad because they didn't give us enough background on him in the Spider-Verse, not the 616. In the 616, it was all over the place. And I believe even now, I think even before when Peter Parker had his mind flopped and switched around, I think WebCorp was still around even when Peter Parker started his own company. And I mean Peter Parker as in Doc Ock. God, you gotta love tea. Even though I know some of it's still bad on the kidneys, but let's bypass it for a minute. Now, when it comes to this particular outfit, I don't think it's been in any other game until this one showed up. And if it was probably in a mobile game. I don't even remember this outfit being in Amazing Spider-Man 2 with the Andrew Garfield run. Uh-oh. Dang, that looks like it hurts. Every single time. But clearly you can tell that this suit, he kept it real simple. It ain't nothing but jeans, some shoes, and I think they're either work shoes or Timberlands, along with a leather Spider-Man jacket, some gloves, and a mask. So he kept it real particular simple. He ain't nothing really too flashy. But then again, you're in the Spider Society, you're bred to be a warrior, so I don't believe you to wear anything flashy. That's more of a Wakandan thing. That's us. I'm sorry. We like the flash. It's the gold. Everybody loves the gold.
Did that just happen? Yeah.
Has he been and I don't know if he's been in any other media, like, you know, TV show, movie. He really ain't been in the movies. I'm just gonna throw it out there. And if he was, I hope he really was in Across the Spider-Verse. I did not see him, but I know when I get the darn movie, I'm probably gonna point out every Spider-Man that I've seen in the movie, and I'm gonna probably do it frame by frame. That's how I would do it. But I don't remember him being in anything else. And that kind of sucks. Like now it's easy to see your favorite Spider-Man and Spider-Woman in a movie or a game or a TV show because the hype for it is high now. So you never know what you're gonna get in the future.
I know.
Maybe you could superhero a little faster?
I'm surprised I haven't actually seen this outfit before. I would have cosplayed as this outfit. Probably need to keep that on the list. That's something I can do for Christmas and Halloween. Yes, I cosplay on Christmas. My brothers and all of them can back me up on that. Come on. Come on.
Now's my chance.
There we go. Uh-oh. Let's go.
Hope I live to regret this.
I won't lie though, this suit actually looked very practical, because what if he was just riding on the street? I mean, or just walking down the street and then boom, something bad happened. He got the suit to deal with it. Yoink!
Is this the flight to Newark?
Good throw.
Right on, ask you to pull over the helicopter, sir.
Come on, big guy.
One engine down. Now for the second. This is your master plan? Replace Fisk? Fisk is all about kidding.
Too slow.
Need a plan. Need a plan real fast. I guess this is the plan. Come on, Pete. You got this. You got this. You got this. You got this.
By the way, I wonder if now, like, in the next couple of seconds, if in the third Across the Spider-Verse movie, or in this case, Beyond the Spider-Verse, I wonder if they're gonna start training this particular moment right here, where they nail the Spider-Man landing. Probably, because they were always practicing the bridge moment in Spider-Man 2. Excuse me.
Masks are so awesome. Where do you get them?
Swift game.
Cool, thanks.
This man grabbed the whole sword.
Whoops. Hey, Yuri. I caught the bad guys, but
But what?
you might want to bring a ladder. Yo, Miles.
Hey, Miles.
Hey, fanboy.
I'm late.
You coming?
Nah, I gotta get to City Hall for my dad's ceremony.
All right. Tell your pops I said congrats.
Alright everyone, thank you for tuning in with this video on this one. And like I said, I'm going to leave the description down below for Looper. I'll catch you guys in the next
Did they
video,
start
alright?
the ceremony yet?
Later,
They're
Websters.
still setting up.